Drink.
That is so good. Wow.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been a bit of a hiatus.
I
guess we should say, welcome back to How Did We Get Here? Your favorite podcast with your favorite beautiful women. I'm Lauren. Instagram is
Oh my god, we can't still do this. If you haven't figured it out yet, you need to go watch the rest of our videos. But I'm Keelyn, and my Instagram handle is the McSneaky.
If you want to know why, watch our first episode, was it?
We mentioned it like first, second, third,
All
fourth,
of them.
all of them. Yeah.
And by all of them, we mean the four that we did before we fell off the face of the earth. Hi.
That's a beautiful segue, actually.
That's a beautiful segue.
Yeah.
As you may have noticed, we ceased to exist for... We keep saying 1 month. I think it's been 2 to 3 at this point.
Sorry, I'm looking at my phone.
Oh, okay. I
There
was
it
like,
is.
what's going on? 2 to 3.
2 to 3?
At least 2 months.
Because when did Sam leave for India?
In March.
Ooh.
It's June
Sorry,
in
everybody.
2 days.
That's okay. You know what? That's okay because
You know what? Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Am I right? Didn't you miss us so much?
Yeah. Oh, they definitely did. They're probably
must
crying
have.
watching this right now.
They're
We
just
should put
like-
a little like clickbait, like emotional.
Oh my God! Emotional. Our return. What if? Yeah, we were gonna give some updates. Hopefully, you guys can hear us. I think the mic should help, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that windy.
Yeah.
I guess we should talk about where we are.
Yeah. So for those of you who aren't watching the video, go and watch that right now.
You may be hearing some ambient
Some
noises,
birds
some
chirping,
birds,
some children screaming,
some construction machinery, the usual you expect when you go outside nowadays. 21st century is a bitch.
Moral of the story.
We're in a park.
We're in a park, ladies and
And it's
gentlemen. We
gorgeous.
are in a park, and we've
Um,
decided this is kind of going to be, as much as weather permitting, this is going to be our new setup.
Yes, and when
Um,
the weather isn't permitting, we'll be in the bookstore, of course.
Yeah.
But this is like, also there's a new spot in the bookstore we might consider in the basement, like that one where with the 2 chairs. It's so cute. 'Cause then we don't have to move stuff around to
That's
set
true.
up.
That's actually very true.
So
Basically, we're trying to figure out the minimal amount of effort we can put into this, so
yes,
that
so we actually do
don't
it.
forget about it for 2 months.
Yeah. But this is really nice out here, and it's like the perfect temperature too in the
It
shade.
is.
I'm like, yeah,
Besides the children screaming, it's
that's true. But they've kind of stopped for now. It's like they knew
Yeah.
what we were doing, and they
They stopped for
cooperated.
us.
They were like, oh, we got you. We also have iced chais from
the bookstore.
the bookstore. We now have iced drinks. By the time this is up,
Yeah.
it'll be like official. Very delicious. Definitely recommend.
Yeah, I guess the only other main update is that we're also going to be posting monthly now instead of
Bi-weekly.
bi-weekly, aka every 3 months.
Yeah, because this is our thought. We could be posting every 2 weeks and then leave for 3 months, or we could be just posting every month and be consistent with it.
Yeah, consistency is key.
Which we think would be the better thing. Also because it's summer right now, and, well, it's going to be summer.
That's true.
And we will both be, like, leaving at different times and busy.
We've actually got pretty crazy plans for this
I'm
summer.
honestly, like, you won't even
Booked
see
up.
me this
Yeah,
summer.
I'm just going to be
Hot girl
doing
summer?
my
No. Sweaty
girl summer.
Oh my god. Also, one thing, usually we have our Tupa wrap at the end. However, I did text him approximately 57 minutes ago, and he has not responded.
So cancel Tupa.
So cancel Tupa, and if you see him, kill him.
Yeah, punch him,
We
kick him.
do endorse murder on this
Yes, we do.
on this podcast.
Yes,
so.
we do.
Murder is okay
Only
Yeah.
if you do it.
in the
Tupa.
right to
Do you do
Tupa.
it for us? If you murder out of like loyalty, out of love?
Yes, like out of
Oh,
devotion
like a
to
crime
us.
of passion. If it's a crime of passion, but the passion isn't like an affair, it's like your love and devotion towards us,
We
fully endorse it. We should make
fully
merch.
endorse it.
Murder's okay if you're doing it for us.
I love it. Hold on.
The only downside to filming in nature when you are Keelyn and Lauren is the bad seasonal allergies.
Yes,
so
we
just prepare yourself for a lot of
hacking,
Sniffling.
sniffling, sneezing.
Yeah.
We're not
Itching.
crying. We like it might get emotional, but mostly we just can't fucking breathe or see.
We were not built to survive in nature.
No.
I don't want to call us delicate, but maybe fragile.
Fragile handle with care.
Fragile.
And by handle with care, I mean keep us inside, locked in, no windows open.
You know those like bubbles they use for like bubble soccer?
Yes, we
Those.
need to have those to go outside. Can we please like edit ourselves in the? Wait, can we get some? Don't the high school have some? I don't know if they have them. They
Shout
definitely
out to
rented them.
CHS. We will be returning.
We will be returning.
For your stuff.
I would rather die. So, I know you're probably wondering, what the fuck could they possibly have to talk about after leaving us? They better hand us with a banger. That's exactly what we're gonna fucking do.
As per usual, it is slightly,
political?
I was gonna say it's slightly politically charged, but all the best things are.
Not to mention that we are people existing in the world, not to mention women.
Not to mention women, and you, a woman of color.
Yeah, existing in the world, so everything is political.
Also, speaking of that, Lauren, do you want to give a shirt reveal?
I would love to give a shirt reveal.
Drum roll,
hold
please.
my mic.
Wait, let me drum roll.
I don't know.
With no hands.
I don't know where to go that it'll be like in frame.
Should I narrate what she's saying? Her
Yes.
shirt says. I can't actually see your shirt right now. Her shirt says. So I'm just distracted by.
My shirt says. Sorry, I can't really read upside down. I'm not a kindergarten teacher. If you can If you can see nipples under my t-shirt, it's because I've got them.
Yes.
Featuring 2 women, shirtless, only wearing underwear with hairy-ass legs.
And nipples.
And nipples. They definitely have nipples. Because every person, well, most people, maybe some people don't.
Some people even have more than one.
Like our friend Keelyn here. You know what? Honestly, I would say that, like, you know when you, like, average out everyone in the world?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say we could average out that everyone has 2 nipples, because if you have 3 nipples, Harry Styles has 4, and some people have none, I feel like it just balances out to 2.
Averages out to 2? What if it averages out to, like, 4? Wait. You know what? Now's not the time for this. Also, because there's children. But I would love to research what percentage of the world has a 3rd or 4th nipple.
Yeah, has, like, extra nipples.
Yeah.
And also, because isn't, like, losing nipples, that's usually from breast cancer, right?
Mm-hmm. You get a mastectomy?
Which a lot of people have breast cancer, though.
That's true.
So...
Interesting study we should do.
We do a study in the whole world. How many nipples are there in the world?
Pull down your shirt. It's for science. Sorry, we have some adoring fans watching us under the age of 4, 5.
I cannot tell because they just
too young to.
I would probably.
I like those overalls though.
I'm loving the fits.
It really reminds me of myself.
Well, why is that us? There's a little black girl, and a little blonde girl. Oh my god, they're like sticking on the back. It's so you.
It's so me.
Oh, you grabbing my hand.
Aw, look at you trying to punch me in the face like that. Making an act
Why
of
are you
love.
tiny? Anyways, sorry. If you are those children, you should not be watching this.
You should really not. I say we dive in.
Yeah. So
wait. Sorry, we need to finish our updates.
Oh.
Because not all of you watched the video, which I would consider to be a very, very deep
I would say it's a hate crime.
Flaw. Hate crime. Yeah.
I would go so far as to say that.
I would agree.
It's like you want us, but you don't want us that bad.
Yeah,
it's like giving Black History Month on the shortest month of the year. You want us to have it, but not that bad.
Yeah, like children will be seen, not heard. Except it's like women will be heard, not seen, but also not heard. That's deep.
Wow. Poem.
All right. What's next? Okay.
Oh right.
You start.
Wait. Okay. Yes.
Speaking
so
of
my
taking
updates.
shirts off, Lauren.
So, I will not actually be revealing this. If you've seen a picture, you have. If not, maybe I'll post one with our like photo dump. I just don't know if YouTube will permit. I got a new tattoo.
She got a new tatty.
I also don't have braids anymore. I had braids in the last episode. I had them for like a month, but we only had one episode with them because after that we fell off the face of the earth.
Maybe it was the braids actually. Maybe it was the braids' fault.
Maybe
they were like cutting off the circulation to your brain.
That
was like giving you like creative juice.
Oh.
See where I'm going? You're creative, but I also didn't have any creative juice.
Yeah, so like.
However, maybe my creative juice was because as of a month ago, I didn't have bangs.
Well, like a week ago.
Oh my god. We haven't even told them that. Oh, there's so much to catch you guys up on. Basically, Lauren cut my bangs.
Yes.
In my father's shower.
Yeah.
While clothed.
We were clothed. Don't ask. Don't ask what we were wearing or what the color.
No.
I
don't remember, but it's only because I was so busy getting my hair cut.
Yeah, I was so busy. You know, I was really devoted to the craft of hair cutting.
So we look drastically different. And you know what? We really entered our sweaty girl summer.
Yeah.
I'm happy for us.
Our sweaty girl era.
Sweaty girl era.
Yes. We also look like we're like, I don't even know what we look like we're doing.
We look like we're filming like a talk
YouTube
show.
video.
Yeah, I don't think there's any possible way that we can make this look like it's not slightly embarrassing.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of like it. I feel like it'll pressure us into like actually staying on topic. So we're not like,
so true.
You're in public.
Okay.
Why are there little bells ringing?
Could everyone just please shut the fuck up while we film
this
guys, in this public
do you not
space?
know what day and time it is? It's the return of the podcast. Fuckers. And by fuckers, I mean all the children. And the woman ringing a bell for them, like, girl, please stop.
She's not a dog. But why is it actually working really well?
Why is it like the kid chasing her?
This is not as fun if no one can see what
I
we're
know.
seeing, but...
And I'm not going to record a child.
I see, do you see the C?
Who is that?
Sorry, we just saw a CHS alumni.
I've never seen this.
I've never seen that person before either.
They also look old. Why are you still wearing?
Why are you wearing your high school
merch? And that merch looks old.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing it in public?
Like
I wear mine
like
in my bed. Yeah,
oh, that's a red
weird.
flag. All
It's
right,
giving Mr. Knitter. If you know, you know.
Today we would like to talk about what we consider the Holy Trinity of
Sweaty Girl
Summer. Would you like to know what the Holy Trinity is?
On top. Well, actually, they're all equal.
They're all equal.
Yeah.
So we've got... That bell is really actually going to destroy me. Crush it on
we
live
have
camera.
sweating / chafing. Those are one. We'll just do chafing for this. Like, we'll just say chafing. Shaving, body hair, all that stuff. And nipples.
Period.
Which one do we want to start with? I feel like nipples since I've got the shirt on.
Yeah, let's do that.
A little thing I want to say is that, oh my god, butterfly. Sorry, I feel like
beautiful. Maybe it'll come land on us.
I do have an ADHD assessment in 3 days, so if you guys are wondering what's going on.
And I've been off my meds since January.
Yeah. So we're doing good. Oh yeah, so nipples. Also because I'm wearing the shirt. Basically, I have kind of developed a...
fetish. Sorry. Just came
well,
out. I didn't mean that.
I wouldn't say against that.
I actually wouldn't disagree either.
I love nipples, first of all. I love, like, I've always loved the look of, like, girls.
They're really nice.
Yes, like, not man nipples. Like, when you're wearing, like, you can see a man's nipples, like, okay,
they're
cover
like
up,
poking
bitch.
through the chest hair. I'm like, get rid of those.
Yeah, but, like, when...
Disgusting.
Cut them off, please. But, like, when women have nipples, oh my god, when they have, like, a little, like, white shirt and there's, like, little nipples, it looks so cute.
Yeah.
And, like,
I love it. You know what it is? It's texture. It adds texture.
Yes, it adds, like, a little, like...
Another dimension to fashion.
Exactly. And I always thought it was really cute on other women, but I would always wear bras. And then one day, I kind of, like, went off and on of, like, not wearing them. Like, I'd not wear them for, like, periods of time, then I'd start wearing them again.
Was this in high school or out of high school?
I would say mostly out of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'd say, like, in the past, like, the first year out of high school, I would, like... Sorry, the bell is, like, really fucking me. Like, you know when, like... Okay, sorry, this is a side topic. You know when you're at work and there's, like, two customers, so... 2 people are working, there's 2 customers, and you're both talking to one of them, and the one you're talking to, all you can hear is the one that is what the other one's saying. That's what I'm, like, having right now. But yeah, so I would go on and off wearing bras. But then, I don't know, one day I kind of just stopped.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, because, like, I feel so much more free, plus I don't have big boobs, so it's not like it's paining me.
Yeah, it definitely is different, I think, if you have bigger boobs.
Oh, absolutely. Like, do whatever is the most comfortable. Yeah.
But no, I feel the same, because I definitely wore one all of high school, which is, again, just those, like, your normal, like, social pressures and whatnot.
And it would depend on what the shirt I was wearing. Sometimes I'd wear, like, a bra, or sometimes I'd wear, like, a sports bra.
And that's the thing, too, is, like, my mom always says, I love that she says this, she just says, boobs are an accessory. Like, you can dress them up and you can dress them down.
Yes.
It just depends, like, what silhouette you want.
I love that. I completely agree, yeah.
Which is, I totally, like... What I'm trying to say here is that there's not like a right. It's not better if you don't wear a bra or better if you do. Like it's totally just like
whatever feels right for you.
Yeah, personal.
Like, because for me, like right now, I'm not wearing a bra, obviously, because of this shirt. But like, if I was to wear like a, this is what we were talking about earlier. Let's not do that. But if I was wearing like a shirt like this normally, I'd probably wear a sports bra underneath so that I have more of like a masculine silhouette, just because t-shirts look so much like big t-shirts look so much better on like a flag when you don't have tits.
Because the other thing I've been doing that too is like if I have to wear, I actually am doing that right now.
Yeah.
My t-shirt that I have underneath, like I love the look of like if you have a sports bra that I'm not holding this to my mouth at all.
That's okay.
But if you have a sports bra and you can kind of just see the top of the silhouette under the shirt.
Yes.
So good.
And I just love also because like I'm not gonna
look.
get like a binder. I might get one, who knows, but like I love, because, like, a sports bra at least puts it in a bit, so then it gives, like, a bit of that, like, because t-shirts look so perfect on men, like, they're, like, meant to be on men.
Yeah, that's
sexism. Or a lot of them are, I feel like, which is kind of sad.
Patriarchy.
Like, I'm just, like, grabbing my boob all the time. Since they're there, like, might as well. But yeah, so I, like, do that for if I want to, like, have the more masculine look. But honestly, I love having, like, little nipples. Or just, like, not wearing a bra.
Yeah, because I also feel like, for me, it's, like, it's very, sorry.
Really cute dog. Oh.
No, it's fine.
Really cute
things. It's a very funny dog. Aww. I always wanted a husky. Back on track.
Hold on.
I feel like...
It's not allergy season without this.
I feel like me personally, like, I feel like not wearing a bra as, like, coming out of high school has also helped me embrace, like, my sexuality a lot more.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's, I feel like when I was younger, and, like, not because my mom said this or anything like that, but it was very much like you're told to wear a bra, like, you're taught that it's, and honestly at the beginning it's probably more comfortable.
Yeah.
But, like, you're kind of taught to
and
wear
also
a bra.
it's kind of, like, fun to wear one when you're,
yeah,
like, when you're first getting boobs, you're like, oh my god, yeah.
Even though you, like, go to get measured and they're like, that's basically like a quadruple A, we barely have anything that size.
They're like, we actually have never made one like that. I'm like, oh.
They're actually inverted.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Like, you do not have to tell me that right now.
Fuck you, Susan. Please. But yeah, so I feel like being older, like, I feel like it's so nice to have the choice to wear a bra or not, and it's completely, like, the way I would like to, like, the way that I want to show up in the world is, like, I don't even know what I'm saying, but, like, I just like being able to choose instead of feeling like I have to do it.
Exactly. That's the thing, is, like, with all the topics we're talking about today, like, it's not about, like, this is what you do if you're a feminist, this is what you do if you care about.
You're
like,
a bad feminist if
you're a bad feminist if you shave. Like, no. This is just, like, all about, like, being true to what feels right for you and not anyone else. Because, yeah, the other day I was obviously not wearing a bra. I was wearing, like, this little white t-shirt. And we went over to my grandparents' house, whatever. Or, like, with my family. I go home, and my mom's, like, saying goodnight to me, and she's like, do you wear, like, padded or unpadded bras? And in my mind, I was like, none,
so
bitch, like, none. And I was like, oh, unpadded. She was like, oh, because you know, like, when nipples get cold, and I was like... I literally wanted to just, like, chop my ears off. I was like, Mom, I have been in this body and in this world for 19 years. I've been in the cold. You remember, I told you when we were running for the cure that my nipples were so hard it hurts. Like, girl, I know. You think I don't fucking know. I forget. Anyways, it was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever had.
Well, and the other thing that I think is important to bring up, nipple-wise, is the idea that, like, is the idea of, like, in school and stuff. I feel like sometimes we were just talking about this. Sometimes there's a sort of like good argument where it's like, you know, women don't want little girls to feel uncomfortable by other men, which is like, that's true. You don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable. But it still is putting the responsibility on girls then.
Yes,
to change the way they dress, instead of educating men and saying, hey, you can't
like
objectify a 12-year-old.
Exactly.
Or any woman.
Anyone, literally. And not to mention the fact that this is another thing with nipples, and I remember when I, like, figured this out in my mind, I was like, what the fuck? Basically, the only thing that's different from, like, a female chest and a male chest is, like, the meat underneath the nipple. But you can have cleavage, and you can have your entire boob out without the nipple showing, and that's fine. The moment your nipple's showing, it's not fine, but men have nipples too. So I'm like, what the fuck are you scared of then? What do you not like about it? What
also,
is the issue?
For the amount, that comes back to the original argument there, is that I'm like, for the amount of men that are like, I love boobs.
Yeah. Yes, that's another thing.
But I
people,
think it's
like, I get it, but like, you know how they're like, oh, cover up. I'm like, what are you, gay? Like, why don't you want to see my tits?
I'm like, it's fine if you are gay. I fully support.
Like, I fully support that, but like, a little suspicious if you don't want to be seeing my nipples. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, I want to see nipples. But it does make sense. It's like, what are you, gay? Why is it so uncomfortable for you?
Yeah.
But yeah, in general, wear whatever you want. Wear a bra, don't wear a bra, wear a binder, cut off your boobs. What are we gonna do? Sue you? Doesn't affect us.
Yeah.
We're gonna do whatever we want to do, and we support you doing whatever you want to do.
Last thing that pisses me off about boobs, not boobs.
I thought you were gonna say about children, because you like looked right. The other thing that pisses me off, you like looked right at them. I was like, oh,
people actually no. But no, is the fact that if you have, like, we have, like, small titty privilege, because we can wear, like, I can wear a V-neck shirt, whatever, and it's fine. Like, no one's saying anything. But if I had, like, I don't know, like, C cups or D cups, and I wore the same shirt, all of a sudden,
you're
not
being like a whore. Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you're literally just born with different size boobs.
Not to mention the fact that still has nothing to do with the nipples. That's still a size under. So why the fuck are you uncomfortable about it if it's the nipple?
We're just shouting.
Hi. Listen to the podcast. These are like, I cannot tell little. Children's ages, but maybe 2 to 4.
Like, yeah, we gotta like stop yelling.
Treat them young, or teach them young.
That's why they're leaving, which is honestly, bad, but also like, yeah.
No, they gotta hear this. They gotta hear this.
You guys gotta know.
But yeah, the other thing is that in Europe, like, because obviously in the winter you might want to wear bras, like, also to keep warm and stuff. But like in Europe, layers. I know, like, I was talking to one of my friends who lives in France. And she was like, oh, you guys, like, wear bras in the summer? Like, it's just a thing to, like, if you wear a bra here in the summer, it's, like, people will, like, kind of look at you funny. Like, no, I mean, in Europe, like, when you think of a European woman, like, she has her titties out. Like, come on. Also,
because it's, like, 40 degrees.
Exactly. Like, it's warm. I don't want to have another fucking layer under my shirt.
Also, like, it's been this year. Like, I don't think I've worn, like, an actual bra, like, maybe, like, I don't know, like, 6 times in the past, like, 6 months. Because I hate, especially because, like, I sing too, so much, like, I have to focus on, like, expanding, like,
I also have asthma, so I, like, can't breathe. You know, singer, asthma, same thing.
But, like, you don't realize how constricting they are until you take it off or put it back on, and you're just like, why am I doing this to myself? Like,
exactly.
It hurts.
Literally. No, yeah, like, I think the last time I wore one was probably, like, October.
Yeah.
Like, a real one. Like, I've worn sports bras, but... Or like bralettes, but like
love bralettes.
Love a good bralette. They're so cute.
Nice little lace,
and they're just so
nice.
Like soft on you. Yeah. But yeah, that's
Shall we
nipples.
Move on?
Yeah, I'm like
that's nipples for you.
That's nipples. If you have them, great. If you don't, that's also great.
Okay, I think we should do that one at the end and do this one next. Because
I completely agree. What are you pointing at?
This one next.
Oh, okay. Yes, I agree.
All right, the next one is my personal favorite as a larger woman who does not have a thigh gap.
You are also not a larger woman. You are just a woman.
I'm a woman.
Not to mention the fact, okay, first of all, the fact that you, like, this isn't against you. The fact that you even said, like, I'm a larger woman.
But I am and I'm not.
By what means?
Like, I would consider myself to be mid-sized.
No.
Fuck up. I didn't ask you.
This is the thing. I would say that you're mid-sized in terms of what society sees women being, but in terms of what women actually are, I would say that you're small size.
Interesting. Okay.
Like, if I were to, like, go on TikTok and scroll, I would say, like, okay, mid-sized. But, like, if I were to just go out into the world... If you see her on TikTok. But if I saw you out in the world, I'd just be like, okay. Well, first of all, I wouldn't even acknowledge it. But if I were to have to, like, decide, I'd be like,
I love, like, where you're going with this.
Anyways, long story short, you're a woman.
Moral of the story is, like, yeah.
With a woman without a thigh gap, which is
actually
most
women. Majority of women. So I feel like this is a good thing to bring up.
Mm-hmm.
But is the issue of chafing.
And thigh sweating.
Which are connected.
Yes.
That is the most frustrating thing about the summer is wanting to wear shorts, but having to make sure that they're long enough, because otherwise, you know how you, like, walk
yeah, I was like,
if you shit
no,
your pants?
I typically don't walk, actually.
No, but, like, you know, if you, like, shit your pants.
Wait.
Not talking
Where is this going? Yeah, I was like, what?
No,
wait, Paris?
No, you know, if you, like, okay, everyone listening is gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, if you, like, shit your pants and you have to, like,
waddle?
Yeah.
Yes, or, like, no, when you use the washroom but there's no toilet paper, and you have to, like, wash your pants, or, like, you have to walk to the other stall, you're like, ooh, like, do the little waddle. That's me all summer. We're ducks in the summer.
That is what you're contending
Wait, can we make,
with.
like, summer duck merch?
Summer
waddle?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
So cute.
We are going to be making merch, guys.
We must. It's
even
so
if it's
good.
just for us.
Literally, yeah, no one else can buy it.
It's just,
or it's like we only, like, make it when someone buys it.
Yeah.
So we're not making too much.
I also feel like all I really wanted to say, like, to start the discussion off is that it's very normal. Like, very normal. And
if you're not chafing, I'm concerned, kind of. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
and,
I mean, there are lots of girls whose legs don't touch, which is also fine.
Which is fine, but like, if your legs are touching and yeah, but their shorts are naturally, like, longer. I feel like.
I wonder. Do you think that everything chafes on a man?
Oh. man, if you're watching this, and by man I mean chupa, does your thingy chafe?
By thingy, I think she means penis.
Does it chafe?
I don't know. Maybe
I feel like me and him have girth. I feel like me and him have had a conversation about this. I just don't remember the conclusion.
Let's just say chafing is a universal problem.
For most people.
For most people.
I wonder if animals chafe. Like is well, I guess general is
what their fur.
Oh right, so yeah.
Back leg. Right. But I don't really know what I was even going to say about chafing.
I have more to say.
Okay, do you want to take over?
Yes.
I'm just over here like, it sucks and I
it
hate
sucks
it
and it's normal.
Terrible.
It's normal, no, it's normal. No, what I wanted to say, sorry for this view, guys. Okay. What I wanted to say is, it goes with chafing, but also with like thigh, well, no, it is chafing. And like thigh sweating. When I was buying my car, I had to make sure it had the soft seats.
Oh my god.
Because if it had the leather seats...
It's like, rip!
Yeah, like when I'm sitting with shorts, it would literally rip. And still I have to put like a pillowcase under my like thighs because it's just uncomfortable. And also because I have like eczema on my legs there, so it's like even more uncomfortable. So like, literally it just pisses me off because like the moment you're sweating and like wearing shorts and they're touching a surface, it's like, don't
or
do that.
Or like if you wear fucking denim shorts and all of a sudden you like lose them up your butt crack.
Yes.
You don't know where it is. Like,
or like you stand up and they feel really moist and you're like, wait. And you're like, wait, can everyone see this? Or am I just feeling it?
Too?
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
and they like scrunch up.
We're so loud.
Anyways, sorry guys. I love how everyone who was around us is no longer here. Well, you know what? Good riddance.
It worked for us.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's where I was gonna go with chafing was we've talked so much about the outfits of the summer, and I've decided, I won't say yours, I'll let you say it, but I've decided it's gonna be like a linen, not actual linen because I will not iron my clothes, but like fake linen pants summer. Just like light, easy breezy pants.
Yes.
Or like long, easy breezy shorts. Like, I'm so tired of feeling like I have to buy denim shorts.
Yes.
Because that's what you do in high school.
I agree.
I fucking hate denim shorts.
That's so valid.
I will not buy them anymore.
Good.
Ow.
Yeah. I honestly, I want to do the fake linen pants with you too. Or like, yeah, like the flowy pants.
Or
can we go
overalls? I'm in an overalls obsession, and not denim overalls. Like my fucking green
Oh
ones.
my god, like the maternity ones.
The maternity ones, yeah. Like they're so baggy. There's pockets everywhere.
Can we go and get like linen pants together? Like fake linen pants together?
Fake linen. Yeah, we can't afford real linen.
Like, I can't iron. I don't want to iron.
Maybe when we set our Patreon up.
Right? Yeah.
But
which will happen eventually. The other thing also is that my summer wardrobe. I have a skirt that I really like. And it still does, like, I still will chafe because my thighs are still together.
But you can still wear, that's the nice thing I find about like shorts and dresses, is you can still wear like shorts
underneath that are denim.
That are like longer, even though they look, I don't like the look of them. They make me feel like an elderly, I spat on you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
She liked it, it's okay.
Used to it.
But even though they make me feel like an elderly woman, they're such a like lifesaver because I could walk for hours in 40-degree heat and I'm totally fine.
No, yeah. So I like have a couple long skirts that I got that I really like, and then they're so cute. I don't know if you've seen them. I'll have to do a reveal. And then I got the only shorts I'll be wearing are like my jorts. So I got one pair in France last year that are like down to here, and then I thrifted a pair that are literally down to my knees, so no chafing will be occurring. And then I'm thinking the linen pants, and then on top braless. Why?
So you don't see that often, do you?
No.
Are those jeans?
I don't know, but I'm scared. There's a man running in jeans. Speaking of chafing,
he's like an older man. I mean, good for you though. Like
no, I think they're just like. They're almost like dress pants.
Maybe he's like a hiker? I think he's got bear spray.
Okay, they're hiking pants.
Okay, yeah. Anyways.
But yeah. And I'm also thinking, on top, I'm thinking like tank tops, little t-shirts, big t-shirts, anything without a bra.
What about your like...
Oh, yes, this is another thing. If I am to wear pants, my motto is beltless, braless summer.
Yeah.
Unless my pants are like actually gonna fall off,
that's okay.
I will not be.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it depends on who I'm around. Unless my pants are actually gonna fall off, I will be not wearing a belt because I have this one pair and they fit so nice and it just looks so cool,
too.
Right?
Yeah.
And also that it's looser so that I'm not having to cinch in my fucking waist.
Yeah, I'm so tired of that too.
I'm so fucking tired of that. And like having to sit down and like once I eat, like undo my belt, like.
Yeah.
just don't wear in the first place.
I feel like I'm just like so done with anything that's restricting on my body.
Yes.
Like bras,
which
like,
happens to be everything that's like
jeans.
Enforced by patriarchy.
Yeah,
so.
Also everything that's expensive. Like jeans and jorts, so expensive.
Exactly.
Fake linen pants.
We could thrift some, I feel like, because I feel like
totally could. I never thrift pants though.
We can do it. Most of my pants are thrifted.
But the problem is like my leg length to waist waist width ratio is not.
We'll find.
I've got to search. I've got to search. So if you make jeans,
can you please make
some
them
for my
for people?
proportions, please,
for real people? That'd be so cool if you could just like send in your measurements and then.
But it's fucking expensive.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be so expensive.
Get all your clothes like personally tailored. When we make it big, guys.
When we make it big, we'll only have tailored clothes. Everything will fit perfect. Oh my god, I can't. Was there anything else on this topic? Before we get to the.
My only thing is for any people who want advice on chafing in the summer. When I was doing all my. Because last summer, me and my mom were running a lot. Like, we'd have to do, like, 10Ks every weekend and stuff. And
just a casual 10K.
Just a casual 10K.
I don't run.
So. You could, though.
I think I could.
Into my heart. That was not my best. It wasn't my best.
Yeah, not the best, but
I'm working on some new material. I just...
You could say it into my arms.
Into your arms.
Anyways,
so having to like wear shorts and run in like 40-degree heat and not have a thigh gap was a bit of a nightmare. But you can get it like Sport Check. They're kind of funny. They look like little like deodorant sticks.
Yeah,
and you can just like
anti-chafing
glide wax or something weird like that. But you can put that on, and I, from a trusted source myself, can tell you that it actually, for me, it works really well.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely a good thing to try. Also, like, if you do want to wear just something longer, honestly, waddle the 10K, waddle the 10K, trust us. But yeah, if you find like really good good material, like leggings, like sweat wicking ones,
that's true actually,
or like ones like longer shorts, like you can honestly,
they don't have to be booty shorts.
Yeah,
that's what I've learned.
Yeah. They don't have to be booty shorts. It's probably better if they aren't, so honestly, for the chafing, if nothing else. No, yeah. I think my advice is...
Don't go outside.
Stay inside naked. It's never done me wrong before, so... Okay. We have a behemoth of a topic that I feel like we're almost...
Behemoth, that was a juicy word.
Behemoth, it's one of my favorites.
I really like it.
I get that tattooed too. Oh, I would not get that tattooed. I think it's a bit of a... It just reminds me of the, what's that big whale that they made the movie of? Megalodon? I feel like Behemoth and Megalodon are in the same, like, category.
Is that Moby Dick?
I don't know, but remember the movie and it was, like, ass. It was called The Meg.
Wasn't that a shark?
Oh.
Maybe that's Jaws, actually.
It was an underwater creature. All right. Our next topic.
Our favorite topic.
Shaving. Shaving, body hair, etc. Why am I, like, shaking? Anyways. Also, pizza socks. Come on.
You gotta give an audio description.
They are, they're purposely mismatched. They're both teal. One has yellow.
Your feet are so little. What? The size of my hand.
Shut the fuck up. One has yellow submarines and one has orange octopi. Octopussies, whatever you want to call them.
Oh, I like that actually.
Octopussies.
Octopussies.
Yeah. Shaving, body hair, etc.
Yes, again, back to the feminist debate. It is your choice. There's
whatever feels right for you. If you feel weird when you have body hair, shave it. If you feel weird when you don't have body hair, keep it. Do whatever you want. We will not judge you. We will not care. Honestly, because we probably won't see it. Or
that's a beautiful segue into my first point. Is that when I felt like I had to shave all the time, I would notice if girls hadn't. But as soon as I started being like, I actually don't. I don't really care. Then it's like now I'll see like hairy armpits or like hairy legs, anything, and it doesn't even register to me.
Doesn't even like
phase you in my mind.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So. Which area do we want to start with? I feel like, should we start with legs to start, like, like legs/arms?
I was going to say, we'll ease them into it.
I feel like legs/arms, then armpits, then Lucy.
Octopussy.
Lucy/butt. My butt doesn't have hair, actually.
I was going to say, never mind, I'll tell you that after. Oh, that's nice.
Anyways,
Wait, can I just say?
Legs/arms, yeah.
If you're getting your butthole waxed, what happens if the wax goes inside your butthole?
They
pour it over you. Sorry.
It goes in. They're like,
when they wax like people's noses and it goes in and they take the. Sorry.
I don't know what content you're consuming, but I've never fucking seen that in my life.
No, I haven't seen someone wax the inside of their butthole. I'm just saying, like,
that's not what I meant. I meant the nose thing.
Sorry, that was a tangent. I just had to say it.
When I
got such an intense
I think it
visual.
was like, no, because they kind of like spread your cheeks and then like.
You had your asshole waxed?
Well, I got like my cooch waxed, and then they kind of just do everything.
Oh, that's nice. Like,
but I didn't really have a lot of butt hair.
Would you consider yourself to be a hairy person in general?
No. Would you? I would say, like obviously, like the hair on my head, like grows fast.
Like unruly hair. I'd say like a medium.
I would say I'm not very hairy. Like,
you also can't see your hair though.
But like,
same way.
even if you look at it, it's like, where is it?
There literally isn't. Oh my god, your arm's so soft. But like mine is like.
Yeah, I think it's also because your hair is darker compared to your skin, whereas my hair is like brown, and then my skin is clearly brown.
Brown on brown, baby.
Brown on brown. That makes brown. Who needs two Poe and I can rap? No, yeah, I feel like we should start with like legs/arms. Do you shave your legs/arms?
Periodically.
Yeah.
I feel like it depends. Sometimes I'll do it more as like if my life is really chaotic or if I'm really stressed and I need something to just like kind of like settle myself, then I'll like shave because then it's just like, because then I feel like I like clean.
You're like shedding yourself.
Yeah, like my mind might be really like busy, but the rest of me is like clean and like ready.
Yeah.
I don't know if that sounds weird, but like it's just
what? No, yeah.
Wow. But
interesting. Yeah.
But like I like shaving my legs.
I do enjoy the feeling of like shaved legs.
They're so soft.
I used to when I was in middle school, like later middle school and then definitely early high school, I would like shave them like every week or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I kind of stopped because I realized you cannot fucking see it, like my leg hair. Yeah. And also I just don't really care.
I also don't care.
And same with arms. I've never shaved my arms and I'm happy about it.
Me neither. I like my hairy arms. They keep me warm.
Okay, yes. Don't worry, when we get to armpits, I have shit to say about armpits.
I also want to add, like, I feel like my, like, ideal night when I feel so good is, like, I'm, like, home early. It's, like, 9 p.m. I've got all my shit done.
I love
go
how that's early.
Normally I get home this past year, I've gotten home, like, consistently at, like, 11:30.
Yeah.
It's bad. I need, like, 11 hours of sleep, too. So
Me too. I know. Beautiful women need a lot of sleep, and it's not happening. Let me tell you that.
But I feel like if I go home and I, like, shower, wash my hair, shave my legs, and maybe my armpits too, and then put on my, like, I just got, like, I keep calling them silk, they're polyester,
but they're like satin.
Polyester,
but they're satin
pajamas
satin is made out of polyester.
Yeah, from Winners. I'll do that. I get my book, put my glasses on, and I read for 2 hours and fall asleep. My math is gonna be wrong here. Read for 2 hours and fall asleep at like 10:15. That is my ideal evening.
That sounds lovely. Oh my god, the butterflies. I'm sorry. It's so pretty. I
don't know why I mentioned that. Oh yeah. Oh, that was what I was going to say. Sometimes I feel like having shaved legs can be self-care.
That is very true. Because I feel like it is something that you're, like, if you're doing it for yourself, it feels like you're doing it for yourself. Whereas if you're doing it for someone else, like, it feels like a chore. Another thing... Sorry. No,
I was just going to say, sometimes I do scare myself, though, if I, like... Because it's more... Shaving my legs is completely random. Like, I'll just, like, forget to do it, and then I'll decide. But sometimes I'll, like, scare myself, so I'll, like, look down at my legs, and I'm like, whoa!
Oh, my God, yes.
So hairy.
No, yeah. No, sometimes... Okay, honestly, I've kind of just stopped shaving my legs altogether, but with my armpits, and I've kind of stopped shaving them altogether, too. But, like, what I would do is, like, maybe, like, twice every, like, 6 months, I'd be like, let's shave them. Let's shave them, then I, like, and they grow back. I'm like, okay. The other thing is that, like, okay, I feel like we gotta move on to armpits.
I was so ready to talk about that too.
Do you shave your armpits regularly?
I actually have, like, a specific, I like them to be, like, a certain, you know when people shave their heads?
Yes.
But not all the way?
Like a buzz cut?
Yeah, I like that. Like, I like there to be, like,
a little
5 o'clock shadow.
Yes!
Like, I personally am not a huge fan of, like, the, like, longer hair. Also because I just feel like I would just, like, it's not for me.
Yeah.
But I also don't always like when I completely shave them, because I also feel like oddly enough, I feel like I like sweat more.
Oh, don't worry. I have some stats to hit y'all with.
Really? Oh,
yes.
fuck yeah. I feel like I like sweat more, or like they get more irritated, so I like to have like a little layer of hair. Also because like if you're growing hair in these places, you gotta wonder, like, it's gotta be for a reason.
This is, yeah, that's leading into my...
yeah.
So yes.
So I like a little, I like a buzzed armpit.
Yeah, I love that. No, yeah, I honestly just don't shave it anymore. The other thing is, I don't grow a ton of armpit hair, so it's not very like long, and it's kind of just like a little bit there. But I don't shave my armpits. I might occasionally, but like I used
that
to
random Sunday shave.
The random Sunday, or like I used to do, which I don't do anymore. But like if I was like going to the club and like the next day I would shave them, or if I was like going to be in a bikini. But I'm gonna try not doing it, and if I don't like it, I'll still do it.
You have to unlearn it a little bit too.
You do,
because
it's kind of just like habit. Because most of the time I'm wearing t-shirts or dressing in a way that's not super feminine anyway, so it's like okay, whatever. But when I'm like at the club and I'll like look like a fucking whore, or I'm like in a bikini, then I'm like, okay, let me like look feminine now, like let me actually like convince you.
Oh,
but
that's
like,
the whole thing too, is like tying in the idea of femininity to being like smooth.
Yes.
Which also, we're gonna talk about the infantilization of women.
Oh,
don't
worry.
You wait.
Don't fucking worry. But what I wanted to talk about is that, first of all, if you're growing hair in places, have you ever thought that maybe it's because you're meant to? For example, your eyebrows are meant to keep sweat out of your eyes. I don't know what the fuck the hair in your head is for. Maybe to protect your scalp from the sun?
From the sun, probably mating purposes.
To look hot.
To look hot.
Hair's a big thing. But yeah, if hair, okay, two things. One, if hair isn't meant to be there, why the fuck is it there? Second of all, if hair is unhygienic, if hair is unhygienic, why is it meant to be there? So I found out that basically all that we know about like body hair, especially armpit hair for women being unhygienic, was in the last like 150, 200 years, because basically razor companies were not selling enough to men, because if men are only shaving their beards, of course they're not fucking selling anything. So they're like, how do we get women on this? Oh, the clean woman shaves her armpits. The clean woman is freshly shaved.
The clean woman in the commercial shaves her bare shaved armpits.
Yes.
That pisses me
the fuck off.
Angry.
There's like, why? But yeah,
like, girl, there's nothing there.
Literally, but hair is literally meant to wick away sweat, and it also, like, just like everything else, as long as you clean and like keep yourself clean, it's not gonna be an unhygienic thing. And also, it's just like when all your pores are open, you can get more, especially down there, you can get more, be more susceptible to different infections and such.
Absolutely.
Like, well, especially yeast infections and stuff.
And especially if it is the summer too, and this is where it gets tricky. We'll talk about this, but also like, if you are, because you are gonna sweat more down there anyways in the summer.
Yes.
So then to not have like that like barrier of protection against like dirt and stuff too,
exactly.
That's another thing.
Because that's the thing, is hair wicks away the sweat, and it kind of creates a barrier between like your sensitive skin and like the pores and their surroundings. And then so yeah, basically everything we know about body hair being unhygienic is from ads for women. Not to mention the fact that if body hair is unhygienic, why aren't men shaving their whole bodies? Are all men in the world gross? Arguably, yes. Are all men in the world like unhygienic, smell bad, like dirty? Still yes. So basically, like if it's unhygienic for women to have armpit hair, why do all men have armpit hair? Like, does that make them unhygienic? No.
Yeah, and it's tricky because you like, if you choose to, like, it's a process to unlearn it.
Absolutely.
Because it's so, like, I even remember in school and stuff, I remember them telling us, like, girls, you're gonna start growing hair and then you're gonna start shaving it.
Yes.
Like, don't tell me what I'm gonna do.
Exactly. Like, why the fuck does it matter? What about men who are starting to grow hair too?
You know what's another, sorry.
Yeah, no, go for it. I wasn't gonna say anything.
The other interesting thing is that, you know how sometimes people will argue, they'll be like, yeah, I just don't find it attractive on women. I'm like, that's fine. Because when I look at a man's hairy armpit, I am not like, oh yeah.
Like, Zam!
Like, give me some of that. Like,
exactly.
I think it's probably a universal thing because we live in a society that's so, like, hairless, or like so focused on being,
a hairless
hairless
society. Seriously. That's like, I'm trying to give you a high five.
Oh, I thought you were trying to hold my hand.
Oh. That's really not. No, why are we like striving for a hairless society.
Part of me wonders if it's so that we can like differentiate ourselves from animals. You know, like seem like we're better than them because animals are like, or it's like, oh, they're so hairy and furry. Not
That's
us.
True. But also
that one's reaching a bit.
That is reaching. I think it does go back to, I think we can't talk about body hair and shaming without talking about the infantilization of women.
Dun, dun,
and trying to make women. This is a constant thing. We talked about it in our last episode. I think we've talked about it in every episode.
Because it's just nuts to me. Who wants to have sex with a baby?
Literally, and this especially goes for pubic hair. Sorry. This especially goes for pubic hair. Why are you, like, the only reason... What am I saying?
Well, the only other people that don't have hair on their bits are babies.
Are literally babies and, like, people under, 8?
And if you don't think that's weird, I urge you to get some psychological help. Because
and the problem
is weird.
The other thing is that you might not think it's weird because porn is completely, not...
I need to talk about ethical porn one of these days.
I would love to talk about ethical porn. But, like, I would say at least 95% of porn is with women who are hairless, especially down there. Or they've got
like a little like
the
one,
little
like,
triangle, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck?
That's natural.
Like, okay.
I mean, again though, like you can do what you want.
Yes, you can do whatever you want, but like, it is kind of.
But it is the infantilization of women.
Because we just want women to seem younger, always.
Because it comes back to that power dynamic too.
Absolutely, yeah, and also just like. In the book I'm reading, don't read it unless you've read the trigger warnings, A Little Life. Very traumatic. They talk a lot about, like, how, like, the younger they are, the more, like, I don't know, the more, like, sexual appeal there is. Like, for everyone, but especially women.
Which also, like, if you've ever talked to a woman who lives in an old folks home, like, those guys are freaky. Like, that's a misconception.
Old people got some shit going on. They got experience. Like, come on, go for older women. Trust us.
In our personal experience, go for older women.
No, yeah, like, I feel like, I don't even know what it is. It just pisses me the fuck off, to be honest.
Well, I think it's because it also is like, well, I didn't actually realize that men, apparently, is it most men shave before sex now? Like,
I'd say a decent amount.
Yeah.
I feel like they don't go, like, fully. Some go fully, but...
I just hate the idea because it's so, like, uncomfortable. Like, if you're a woman and you shave, like...
If you're anyone and you shave, like, down there.
It is so uncomfortable. So you've
got... the thing.
And then it goes right back. So
that's
you've got, like,
the thing.
A day
That's the other thing. Is that, like...
baby. And then, like, the next week is, like, agony.
Yeah. So that's why I think I shaved my entire vagina, or vulva. Let's use the right terminology.
Me too.
Entire vulva once. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, wow, this is the worst discomfort I've ever felt in my life. And then I've waxed it once, which was honestly not that bad. But I did kind of hate that when I looked in the mirror, it was just like, there. And I looked like a child.
Yeah.
I did not like that.
When I was probably like 12.
Yeah.
I like fully shaved. I was so excited. I don't even know why I didn't. I remember telling my mom and she was like, you did what? She was like, girl. She was like, you need to go put on some loose pants right now.
Yeah.
Like, the next week, possibly the worst week of my entire life.
Yes, absolutely.
No 12-year-old should have to experience.
And then it grows back literally the next fucking day.
Yeah.
So
and it doesn't. It's not like it grows back like nicely. No.
It just says like prickles, and it's like all like patchy and shit. No, yeah.
Terrible.
Like the other thing is that when you have less hair, it's like hair acts like down there acts as like a good barrier for infections, STIs, yeast infections, all of that. Mm-hmm. And no one fucking wants to deal with that. So, I mean, still, you can do whatever you want, but
I think, the point we're trying to make is that, like, if you can, work to unlearn the urge.
Yeah, like, if you're doing it because you genuinely like how it looks on you and how it feels, great. But if you're doing it for other reasons, we just invite you to look into that,
or even just try it.
Yeah,
because the other thing is, I feel more empowered again in my sexuality because if I look in the mirror, I feel like I look like a woman.
Yes, that's the other thing. When I was like fully, like when I waxed or fully, I was like, I looked in the mirror and I was like, I look like a little girl. Yeah, which is like it like gives me like almost like a visceral reaction just thinking about it. Whereas now I'm like, I look like a woman. I look like someone who's gone through puberty. Who is like actually a woman and has a brain of a woman, etc. And is ready to have sex, exactly. Yeah, because like I just feel like there's so much like emphasis on like being hairless and trying to like look younger, but it's like you are a woman and you've earned that. And I feel like when I have hair, no matter, like, how long it is or whatever, it's, like, I'm happy with it.
Well, because it's you.
And, like, I get it. I totally get it sometimes. Like, sometimes it's too long, and I'm just, like, it's, like, making me uncomfortable.
Or, like, before you get your period.
Yeah, because then, like, when you have, like, stuff going on there, then it's, like, extra warm, and it's, like, I can't. So, yeah, so I'll definitely, like, trim her, but, like... Yeah,
do a little, like, you know, like, Edward Scissorhands? How he, like, trims all the, like,
yeah, do a little, like, I'll do, like, a little,
designs.
like, bush shaping, right? You know, like, do a little design, do a little, like, you know, put my initials in it, whatever. Put a little lightning bolt like they used to do in their hair. Like, I'll do all that shit, but...
so funny.
Yeah. But, yeah, I feel like just you gotta do what feels right for you and not what feels right for you as a person in society.
Because the other thing is, lots of the time it feels safer to just do what everyone else is doing.
Especially if you are, like, sexually active.
Yeah.
Which we're not, so we can't really speak.
We could be.
You know what? We actually are.
You don't know anything about us.
You don't know our personal lives.
Yeah.
But if you are sexually active, then I feel like it's also different because there's, like, I feel like some people, it's interesting because a lot of people, like, a lot of women who have sex with men are like, oh, but, like, I want to be clean shaven for them. But then all the men I've talked to who have sex with women are like, I don't care. As long as it's, like, they're clean down there, like, as long as they're, like,
that's so
have
true,
good hygiene down there.
Or any of the men that have spoken to me and been like, oh, like have said the opposite are people I
wouldn't want down there anyways. Like, they're gonna give me something, let alone be fucking, like, misogynistic and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, would I like to orgasm? Yes or no? Like,
yeah, like, come on, they're not gonna care.
The other thing too is sorry, what I was gonna say is that if you start to make choices where you're like reclaiming your sexuality, reclaiming your body for yourself, and you start to make friends with people who do the same, or you start to follow people on social media who do the same.
Following people on social media is very important, yeah.
You're gonna see, like, so much of it is hard because we're not used to it.
Yes.
And because it feels, like, so alien, but like, there are so many people who do think this way. There are so many circles where like, you're encouraged to exist exactly how you are. Yeah. So I would just urge all of you to go out and find those circles.
Actually, what we'll do also is that in our description of this podcast, we'll put some of our favorite creators and, like, accounts and stuff that are more like, have kind of that more, like, free thinking thing. And it's not like, that's the other things. I feel like some people are like, oh, like, hippies because you're hairy. Like, what if I just don't give a fuck?
You don't like to shower. Like, shut the fuck up. I love showering.
Right? I love showering. It's just the depression that stops it. That's all. That's all. No, yeah, but yeah, I definitely urge you, because I think the other thing is that it's just, like, I feel like we're just starting now to see that it's not an issue. Yeah. Because we've only ever seen, like all the Disney princesses are, like, fucking...
Their waists are fucking...
hairless, this, fucking thin, like... so obviously...
Did that man just wave at us?
I don't know. Should we wave?
Oh, they didn't wave back. Oh my god, that's embarrassing.
That's really awkward. So yeah, obviously, like, you're gonna interpret that as normal if that's all you've ever been seeing. So yeah, I really encourage you, like, even if you're not making the changes for yourself, just to, like, open yourself up to at least observing that this is a possible thing and that this is still a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and I mean, try it. If you don't like it, that's okay.
Exactly. What are we gonna do?
Okay.
It literally does not fucking affect anyone else. Mm-hmm. So, and if it does affect them, then fuck them.
Yeah, they gotta work through some stuff if it affects them that much.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah. Well, has Tupa answered yet? Tupa, if you're watching this,
fuck you.
Thoroughly disappointed in you.
He says, how do? So, is it too late? He said it 17 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Too late, Tupa. It's okay. We'll film a separate one.
Yes, horrible person. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna say yes with a period.
I think we actually did pretty good. We kept it around an hour, I think.
And we hit all the points. I'm feeling good.
And yeah.
But yeah, basically, do whatever you want, whatever feels right for you. We're not gonna judge you, regardless of what you do. If someone does judge you for that, fuck them. Send them this podcast, actually. Don't fuck them. Fuck them.
Shut up. You're so loud. They're like
we're
1 year
both
old.
saying it,
that
though.
child still has a fucking diaper on.
That's actually crazy. Fuck them, but don't fuck them.
You know what we're saying.
Yeah. But yeah.
I guess, and yeah, stay tuned for our next episode. Also, if you have any questions, any episode recommendations, just DM us. We'll get them up.
We will reply, and we will get them out to you.
Yeah. Stay tuned for our TikTok that has one video from like 6 months ago.
So stay tuned for that. But you should still follow us. We also have Instagram, which is HDWGH, the podcast. And that's also our TikTok. And our email if you want to email us.
And our email. Send us fan mail, please.
Please, send us fan mail.
Or fan fictions. We're really
Oh my god, I would still be down for fan fiction.
Please.
Or make edits of us. Please edit us. We'll give you some content right now.
Yeah, so...
Oh.
Cuts to black. But yeah, so really we just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, enjoy your sweaty girl or sweaty boy or sweaty non-binary
or sweaty person summer.
Just enjoy your sweaty summer.
Enjoy your sweaty summer.
Enjoy your sweaty
Allow
summer.
yourself to be sweaty. Your body's doing it for a reason.
Yeah. Do shower.
Do shower and take care of yourself and do whatever feels right for you and your body and your sexuality.
Yeah. Fuck them, but don't fuck them.
I feel like that's such a good motto.
Yeah.
Fuck them, but don't fuck them.
Alright.
Anyways, from the bottom of our hearts, we love you. And we hope that you...
love us.
We hope that you got your pussies haired this summer. What? I think
Bye!
we need to go. Bye! Bye! It's not what it looks like.
Yes, it is. It looks like I have no...
Like this. This is so funny. Anyways, hi guys. Welcome. Well, I guess not welcome back because they'll be watching this whole time.
That's true.
It is Saturday. The day we're posting this. Why is okay?
I wish I had my other shirt. It's okay.
Anyways, we are going to react to Ploopies.
Ploopjas.
We're gonna react to Tupa's rap. It's called Body Hair.
Also, Tupa, why does it look like this?
Yeah, I'm very confused.
What kind of millennial recording device did you use? There's a transcript?
Oh my god.
Okay, wait, I don't want to spoil it.
Oh. I think you spoiled it.
Okay, that's okay. Live reaction starting. Actually, I don't want people to hear it. We're at work.
I guess we could have gone to Julia's office.
It's okay. You want this?
Shawty called me over and she said she's dripping wet, so I pull up to her crib, see her lathered in her sweat. I'm like, what up? Can I get you a towel? You smell foul. Don't deodorize the way that you smell. It causes arousal. I love my Shawty so, and you know I love her odor, and you know I love her body hair since moment I have known her. What? And you know I love her body hair since moment I have known her. What?
No.
Sweaty girl summer.
He wrote that in here. We sent him back here. Sorry, standing ovation.
People Ploopy, like,
You've outdone yourself
you've
yet
outdone
again.
yourself
We sent him back here into the break
to
room.
film it because apparently
To
he
film
didn't
it.
like. I don't know what the.
He just must have written it down, which means that he did all the piano stuff on his
Which
little
is
Google Pixeler.
Kind of awesome.
It's kind of awesome. It's
Damn,
impressive.
I would listen. I would add that to my playlist. Why is it stuck in my head? Anyways,
the foul smell
also, I
causing
have no-
arousal. That's a beautiful.
right? Damn, you did it again, Tupi Ploops. Bye, guys.